What is going on to you Aries out there? So you Aries have the Eight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and you Aries also have the Lovers. So for you Aries, the Eight of Cups represents being in a position to actually emotionally walk away, being able to actually take it or leave it, right? Someone's not having power on you and trying to give you all kind of ultimatums and making it seem like, there's anything that's holding you back. You are Aries, very much so being in control of your destiny. And part of that is being able to make sure who you can actually trust, right? So the Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, like I said before, whenever it is I get the Six of Pentacles or six cards, right? Six of Pentacles, Wands, Swords, Cups, right? Specifically the Six of Pentacles, it means a two-way street. So you walking away from someone that gave you a hard time towards someone else. Oh, I get it. The person wants you to need them. I get it now. They're in a position where they understand that their future and their survival is dependent on you, because they're expecting you to save them. And so they want you, Aries, to be, like I said, psychologically and emotionally spinning out of control so that they can use love as a means of taking advantage of you, Aries. They definitely need you to need them. That's part of their plan. And so, and what I mean when I say their plan, I'm talking about the dysfunctional people that you Aries have met. It's part of their plan, right? So if you Aries have been getting to know anyone as of late that's been coming on a little bit too strong, they want you to need them very badly. So immediately, right, you're starting to notice some real issues with them, because you're talking to them and stuff like this, and it's like, it just seems like there's a real sense of urgency to get you Aries wrapped up in what they got going on super quickly, so that they can go ahead and hurry up the family with children type of motif along very quickly. This is why I say all this other type of crap, all this nonsense about a year and marrying somebody and all this other type of crap within a year. If other people choose to do that, respectfully, that's cool. But personally, I wouldn't advise to do that. I honestly would say, if you really want to date somebody, I would say, if you have to marry them, if you have to run down to the courthouse, I don't agree with you doing that. But if that's something that you must do, Aries, I would suggest within the range of about 5 years. I think 60 months, which is 5 years, right? 12 months in a year times 5, 60 months is more than a good enough time frame. You announce the engagement, 1 year engaged, then you actually go ahead and get married, right? So that in on itself will take up about 2 to 3 years in on itself, right? So and then the other time is really about trying to see if the two of you can actually get somewhere. But the point that I'm trying to make here is they want you, Aries, to be on their timetable. Hurry up, be fast, speed, andale about it. You got to hurry up. You got to break yourself, because the Seven of Cups and the Hanged Man represents, but what they don't want you to know is that which is what you're getting an up close and personal glimpse into, is their love life is trash. And that's part of the reason why they want to move you Aries so fast along, because you Aries probably just now started to get to know them, and they're already giving you kind of a hard time when it comes to you hurrying up. They seem to really have this real serious sense of urgency of andale, come on, arriba, come on, hurry, move, vamos, let's go, right? And you Aries are like, the hangman represents, if you find anything wrong with that, you should find something wrong with that, because the hangman is trying to tell you that if you Aries are dating anybody or getting to know anybody right now who is acting like this, run. Run away from them. Don't run away with them and elope. Run away with them. Excuse me. Not with them, excuse me. Run away from them. Don't run away with them. You're not trying to elope, you're trying to escape. That may end up being the title of the video. Don't elope, escape. You know what I mean? Because it's saying that this person, you know what I'm saying, you need to take the time to actually really chill out, to understand what type of time this person is on. Why is this person moving so quickly? They're moving quickly because they ruined their younger years messing around. You know what I'm saying? They ruined their younger years playing the game, trying to, hypergamy and all of that, all of that gobbledygook, all that delusion of grandeur. So now they don't have a pot to pee in and to throw it out a window. You dig what I'm saying? So the Queen of Swords now is, once again, you being super suspicious, trying to find out what. I don't suggest you even be super suspicious. You gotta go. You gotta leave this person alone. You gotta pack your stuff and leave this person's presence, never to be seen by them, by their eyes, ever again. You got to ghost. You got to disappear. Because the Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords is about how you digging, asking for questions, trying to find out what's going on. You're only going to find heartbreak down this road. You're going to find out a lot of things about this person's past. But if you need closure, if you Aries truly need closure, go ahead and ask. But if you find out some crazy stuff, the Knight of Wands, this person is going to start to talk slick to you. This person is going to throw it back in your face. This person is going to try guilt tripping you. This person is going to try to shame you. You Aries need to, you know what I'm saying? You Aries, how dare you Aries ask about these people's paths, and a person's past doesn't matter. What matters is the future, and that, you Aries and them could be in such a great relationship, but but you can't make a dysfunctional person domesticated. You can turn a domesticated person, right, wild in the streets, but you can't make you can't make a dysfunctional person domesticated. You can't make a person for the streets domesticated. You can't do it, because their whole structure, their whole value system is based upon said thought process, value system. They're thinking from a dysfunctional eagle, like I said, an eagle value system. An eagle is a very territorial and nasty animal. That's why I don't do eagles. I deal with owls. No Drake. But I deal with owls. And we're going to have a talk about why Drake did the owl in the first place. Because there's something behind that. But I deal with owls, falcons, and hawks because they're majestic. You know what I'm saying? Pigeons, crows, all that type of stuff. But at the same time, that's the point that I'm trying to make here, right? This person is trying to guilt trip you and make you feel bad for not actually just accepting it. For not accepting it. You Aries are actually asking questions, and they never thought that you Aries should do that, would want to do that. So they was just willing to coast and kick back and not even bring up their past if you Aries didn't bring it up. They would have been more than happy to do that. The Queen of Pentacles and the Eight, there's that eight again. The Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords is about, of course you brought it up. Of course you Aries brought it up. Y'all are not stupid. So y'all gonna, yeah, you brought it up. Because you starting to see some issues about the person like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This person's mentality is whacked out. Date them. And see, this is how you date. You date the person until you see something. If you want to bring certain things up, you bring it up. Hey, I got somebody else. Hey, I'm just talking to you up front because right now, because I won't have all this time to give you, or all this excessive time on my hands to give you when we're actually in a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? If they want to bring certain things up, that's perfectly fine with it. So the Eight of Swords now is about how, so now they just look stuck. Now they're stuck because they really don't know what to do to get you, Aries, to actually kind of go back to sleep. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. The Magician, the Hierophant, the Ten of Wands, the Strength, and then you have the Page of Wands. Shout outs to Kendrick Lamar. The Magician and the Hierophant, to clarify the Eight of Swords, is about how you, Aries, they didn't even see that coming. They didn't even see that coming. And now this is the closure that you, Aries, were looking for. That's conclusive. You know what it is because you asked about it. If you haven't already and you want to, ask. If you already have, this is just confirmation that you did the right thing. Because me potentially telling you, Aries, that you should just run away from them may not have necessarily been enough. You wanted to know why. It's fine, perfectly fine. You asked them why, you found out why. They're dysfunctional. They got a past. They got a past of being a bot on either side. So the Ten of Wands and the Strength card is now they're trying to struggle, or they're panicking to ultimately show you some form of value. Like, hey, hey, Aries, I'll go ahead and I'll offer this to you or whatnot. We could do this if you want. Nobody else got to know. But you, Aries, are like, nah, the people who you've been with know. What are you talking about? And the Page of Wands represents, so now that, they're really sweating it. Because now it's like for them, they're thinking to themselves, are you, Aries, legitimately going to leave them alone because you found out some crazy stuff about them? And the answer to that is, if you ask me, and yes, you should leave them. You should definitely leave. Those people are crazy. They're dysfunctional. You should definitely leave them alone. Absolutely.